Guys, if everybody can please mute as you're coming on. And just so everybody here on this call is an executive director, correct? I just want to make sure we got the right meeting. Okay. Welcome, friends. I'm so excited you're here. We will be doing this every Tuesday, going back to our old training schedule. The first every Tuesday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time for 30 minutes. And you are executive directors, which is a pretty big deal, a pretty big deal. So we have a big group here tonight. Is anybody here? If you could put a 1 in the chat, if anybody's here for the first time on the ED call. Anybody here? Again, you want to be an executive director to be on this call. If everybody was an ED last month, to be on this call. Okay. If you weren't in ED last month, we will see you next month or when you get there. Okay. Anybody in, let me see the chat. Anybody new ED for the first time? Thanks, Kath. New ED for the first time? No, everyone here? Who ranked up last month? Melissa, who was your coach again? Angela? No. Adrian.
Adrian, Kim Leffler's coach.
Okay.
I don't see her at this
Okay.
time.
Well, she was new. All right.
Somebody is waving that they're new.
Somebody was waving that they're new.
Yep, Galaxy S21. She doesn't have her name up.
I don't know.
April.
Oh, hey, April. Oh, it's April Bowen. Okay. Hi, April.
Hi.
All right, guys. So we have some housekeeping things to get to, and then we're going to have April speak in a little bit, but we are really excited, guys. We have this Essential Start promotion in the month of September, and everybody here knows what that is, right? Optavia, it's not coming from us, is giving us $50 off of the Essential 5-in-1 kit, which is amazing. So September is normally a good month, but now it's going to be even better, right? Tomorrow night on the All Coaching Zoom at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going to be going over how to maximize this for the best of our ability. But basically, guys, this is it. If you want to get your FQV up after a couple months of sort of which happens, right? It happens. Everybody's in the same boat. But if you want to get that up, now is the month to do it. Right? Somebody's off of mute. We don't want to be salesy, guys, right? Please avoid the, I usually say things like, a client get, a gift for new clients, a scholarship, a wellness credit. It's not a wellness credit, but what are some of the other, an incentive. We don't want to say sale. We don't want to say anything like that, right? So pick your words carefully, but let people know that this is on. So what I'm doing, for those of you that have been coaching a long time, I pulled a list of every single client that's been off program for a year, and I'm calling them all and letting them know that if they hop back on, it's $50 off, right? Every health assessment, guys, we are circling back to every single one. Anybody that's on your heart, right? Now is the time to be bold. Now is not the time to sit back and just post and let people come to us. We have to be a little bit bolder. We have to kind of go above and beyond because we only have 30 days, right? We only have 30 days. So somebody's not muted. Where is that person? Somebody's not muted. Okay. Anybody have any questions about the Essential Start? Okay. EDs. I'm going to speak to the EDs on this call with coaches. You guys are leaders already, or you wouldn't be on this call. But we have another leadership level for you to get to, right? The hope is eventually you bring on more coaches underneath you and you grow a team, right? And you get up to the FIBC level and beyond. We want to empower you on this call, guys, to lead your coaches. So what I see happening a lot, because here's what I see. You have amazing potential to lead your team. But I think some of you are letting your FIBCs do it for you. If you decided that you were going to bring on coaches and grow a team, the time has come, friends, for you to step up to the plate. All right. So we've gotten you started with this. Some of you are running the projection reports. Now, a lot of you are saying, I can't run that spreadsheet. I don't know what that spreadsheet is. You don't need to run the spreadsheet. I got to integrated presidential director, never running that spreadsheet. But I went and I looked to see where my coaches were at and what they needed to do to get to their goal every month. I did it at mid-month and I did it at the end of the month. This needs to be your job. Does everybody know what I mean when I say projections? Does anybody not know what I mean? Put a 2 in the chat if you do not know what I mean when I say projections. Around mid-month, we want to let our coaches know where they are at, their current FQV, and what their pending orders are. So we can tell them how many more they need to get to their goal, okay? That should come from you, not the FIBIC. If you are unsure how to do that, go to your mentorship group and ask. So that's number 1. The second thing that needs to happen, guys, tip calls. Number 1, you need to be on the tip calls. What I am seeing happen a lot, it's the FIBIC and the client, and you are busy. I get it. There's a lot of schedules to be worked out here. But again, you are in training to be a FIBIC. You should be on those calls. Figure out a time, go to your mentorship group and say, hey, based on my schedule, here's the times that would work best for my tip calls. We want you on those tip calls, okay? The other thing that needs to happen, guys, do you go into Connect and find out when your coaches have brought on clients? I want you to be abreast of when your coaches are bringing on clients. So you can go into their mentorship group. Hey, Missy, I saw you brought on a client today. So excited. Can't wait to meet her on the 1-week tip call. That's your job, guys, not the FIBIC's job. Pay attention to what your coaches are doing and then go make sure the tip call is happening. A lot of you are letting your leadership run your business. And what that does, it doesn't do you any favors, and it doesn't, you know, your FIBIC is the one being seen as the leader. Don't be feared to be seen as the leader by your team, right? You want to be seen like that by them.
Recording and
The other thing, guys, I want to say is this, and I want to go back to tip calls in a second. Are you inspecting your coaches' Facebook pages? If you ask them to post on a tip call, are you the one going to see if they posted a client? Are you the one going to go inspect your coaches' pages and see if they're branding 3 times a day and what they need to do? This should be a daily occurrence. I shouldn't be the one, or your FIBIC shouldn't be the one. Hey, your coach, Melissa, isn't really posting. She's not doing anything. You should be inspecting what to expect. Look at your coaches' Facebook pages and see if they're in action. What could they be doing differently? What could they be doing better? Are you giving them post suggestions? That needs to come from you, ED, not the FIBIC. Okay. Let's see what else. So we talked about projections. We talked about looking at their Facebook page. Okay. All of you guys are bringing tip calls, right? If you are on this Zoom, you are a leader, like I said, your coaches will do what you do and don't do. If you're not posting before and afters, why should your coaches? If you're not owning your own health, why should your coaches? If you are not bringing tip calls because you see the value in it, why should your coaches? If you have any interest in growing a team, they will do what you do or don't do. Guys, the tip calls need to happen. And again, we say this a million times, and most of you are really good at it. This is not weird. On day 4, after you call them, you're on your way to fat burn. I'm going to be setting up a 3-way message for early next week for my support team to go over your program and celebrate you and make sure you're on track. We're not shanghaiing them. We're not doing anything sketchy. We're not, you know, making them purchase their coach kit on that 1-week call. Guys, we want to celebrate them. I say celebration is part of everybody's journey, and you deserve to be celebrated. You also deserve to make sure that you're in fat burn. And sometimes I'm the bomb, but I need help to do that. It's how you are positioning. Some of you will say, oh, she doesn't want a tip call. Why is it optional? Why is it optional? Sorry, somebody just texted me who's on this call and I need to make sure. Remember, okay. Some of you I know are positioning it like it's an optional thing. This is almost as standard as the kickoff call is. This is almost as standard as the day 1 through 4 check-in. The tip call is a right of the client. And remember, guys, I can't say this enough. These are not your clients. They are not my clients. They are not your Fibbix clients. They are Optavia's clients. They're clients of Dr. A. And Dr. A says that celebration/tip calls are part of the service that we provide. So some of you are in your head about what these tip calls are. We need to sort of flip that script, guys. If you need the wording, the natural, organic, friendly, inviting wording, go to your mentorship group after and we will provide it. It's so natural, guys. And you know, when I phrase it on the 4th call, they are so excited. They are in such a good place at that time. They'll say yes to anything. Okay. So make sure, guys, we are bringing the tip calls, and then you need to make sure that your coaches are bringing the tip calls. And if your coaches are weird about it, make them feel unweird. If after you've done everything and your coaches still aren't bringing the tip calls, we got to go around them, guys, because you could have somebody who's struggling underneath them, somebody who's hungry. You can also have Coach Gold in there. You could have a client who wants to coach. And if that coach in between doesn't see the value in the tip call, we will never know that. So we have ways that everybody's friendly about. If the coach in between does not want to bring a tip call, we have ways that we can gently go around them and work in, you know, and let them know that we're going to be meeting with your clients. You're welcome to join. Okay. Does anybody have any questions about the tip calls while we're here on that? Does anybody feel weird about the tip calls? Most of this team doesn't, because I think we do a really, really good job of letting you know the value in this. Okay. So speaking of going around, we want to feature this incredible coach tonight. Her name is April Bowen, and her story is amazing. April's story as to why she said yes to coaching and how she's choosing to look at this business is everything that we teach about and more. I mean, I met April yesterday. She's under Erin, team Erin Lockowitz. She's a couple layers down. She's under 2 EDs. Erin, an ED, and then April, and this massive team of 7 coaches. She will be a Fibbix this month. So I've asked April to speak tonight a couple points that I'd like her to hit on, because I can spew all I want, but I love that when fellow EDs share what their story and their vision. So April, would you come off mute, girl?
Yeah.
And just
here I am. Well, okay. So hello, everybody. I don't feel like I should be the one to do this, but but I'm gonna. Some things that Mary Ellen asked that I share that we talked about was, how is this business different from other businesses that I've done? I've done beauty products, things like that. I've come from a long line of entrepreneurs. So there's one beauty company that I had 59 consultants under, and it just went away because there was no support. So when I started, I just wanted my feelings for free. And then I saw the possibility, because I saw this team of support, and I thought maybe they have a plan. So I thought, oh, okay. So just like the 5-in-1 plan, for me, I couldn't lose weight because I needed something that was this. I need somebody to tell me, do this, do this, do this. So I feel like with coaching and moving up in this business, we have a team of support, and we have people that go, do this, do this, do this. And every time I've listened to my FIBC say, do this, do this, do this, I've done it, I've been successful. So I'm super excited that that's in place, because I've tried everything. I am a teacher. Even though I came from a line of entrepreneurs, I saw the bad side of owning your own business. I saw it's good, it's bad, it's good, it's bad. There was never no steady. So for me, I wanted to enter the corporate world and I wanted to be steady, but that's not my dream. I don't want to be steady. I want freedom. I don't like 9 to 5. I hate it. I always have. This is, I think, my 15th year in with teaching, and it was just great. But I don't want that 9 to 5. And so this is where I see that this can be a possibility, because there's a plan with Optavia in place. There is a model to follow, and if you follow the model and you do this, this, and this, you're going to go this, this, and this. So I'm so excited. Now I do have coaches that are not following the model. So here's what I do. So I reached out to a coach that wasn't following the model to see kind of what was going on. So then I reached out to her client, and I'm just like, hey, how you doing? And she said, she's like, oh, I'm loving the program. She's been on it for a couple of weeks. And I'm like, where was the tip call? So I was like, oh, okay. I said, you know what? We need to celebrate you. So I went ahead and did the little group chat with my FIBC, Erin and Sabrina. And I even put that coach in there, you know, and then I put the client in there. I said, let's do this. So the coach was like, oh, okay. So I don't know, there was no bad feelings there. It just kind of happened. And so, I mean, this program is going to save this client's life. But I mean, literally, but she needs guidance. And it's just really like emotional what it can do. But she needed the help that the coach wasn't giving her. So I just told my FIBC, I was like, this is her, and I'm going around her. Now I do have another coach who has a coach, and that coach, I think she wants to grow, but this coach wants to do her own thing. So based on what my FIBC has told me, and with her help, I'm going around her because I want this one to grow. This one can do her own thing. She wants to be on an island by herself. This one needs to know the model. So I just very nicely reach out and say, hey, how's it going? How can I help you? There's a little bit of drama in there. So I got to be careful with my wording, like Mary Ellen said. I work with her. So I try to go easy, but I'm like, oh, I'm just helping, just want to help you. So I just throw it out there, and do you want to do this, and throw it out there. And I think she will grow, and she will pass this one up that isn't following the model, because I don't see not following the model happening. So I don't know. My success is by the grace of God. Sabrina believed in me. She knew that I could do this. The support of my mentorship. Erin has helped me. I set up my tip calls. I do my weekly things. This summer, that contest threw it out of the water for me. Like, I knew what to do. I did it. Like, if you tell me what to do, I'm going to do it. But I've never had a company where we'll do that. But you tell me what to do, and we'll do it. But I'm very teachable. Tell me what to do. Follow the model. That's it.
Love
It's
it,
so
April.
simple.
I love it. I love it. And guys, this is so, and when I met with April, and again, we were talking about this on a call before, April is so far down from me, but she and her team were showing up daily on my Connect. I said, what is going on in West Virginia? I got to go find out. And Erin's been telling me she's been working with them, but I said, and when did you start coaching, April Bowen? Month.
Really January the 1st.
Okay, January, and she's going to be FIBIC this month.
No, but I didn't start following the model, even though I was told to, because I wanted to do my own thing until March.
Okay, there you have it, friends. She was coaching, not following the model, doing her own thing, got on board since March. She's going to be FIBIC this month. She was told, this is what you do, I do. And the way she offers coaching is just so organic and natural. Tell them really quickly, April, because I want to get to something else, what you say to invite people to coach. What do you say to them?
Oh gosh, goodness.
You-
Well,
you
I
said,
just,
you said about, you might as well, remember?
yeah, you might as well get your feelings paid for. If you're going to be on this program, you're going to do it. You might as well do it for free.
Guys,
Why not? Why not? And
This
so
is-
they're like, you're right. Let's do it.
do you see how natural that is? Some of you guys are making offering coaching too formal and weird. We got to get on a Coach Explorer. Like, just say, you're going to be on this program for a while. Why not get your feelings paid for, right? So she's very organic about it. She offers coaching. Clients come on as a coach, barely even a client themselves. She follows the model. She insists that her team follow the model. And if they don't, she goes right around them. And she's a confident emerging leader. And I'm so appreciative of you and Erin and Sabrina. Great job in working with April and her team. But this is one to watch, guys. She didn't make it hard. She followed the model. She leaned on her mentorship. Some of you here tonight, you are not, I'm looking at your faces. You are not utilizing your mentorship group. April is hip to hip with her mentorship group, and I'm in it. This woman blows up this chat like 10 times a day. I had to tell her, listen, girl, I love you, but you know, are you blowing up your mentorship group chat? Are you asking your team to support you, help you? Right? This is not hard, guys, but you have to do the basics. Follow the model, ask your support team to help, get with your mentorship, and just do what you'd be open and coachable and teachable, and do what you're told. I mean, not that we're telling, we're not your bosses, but if you want to grow, this is not hard. You just got to do it. And that's what she did. So I just want to close out tonight, guys. We have 75 brandy new coaches. It makes me very nervous because I know it was Labor Day weekend. We'll probably do another coach training on Sunday night. There was not a big team on that big group on that call. We want to move these clients of these coaches now to senior coach, right? We want to move them to senior coach. With this incentive, there is no reason why they can't. But just really quickly, I just want to close out by screen sharing this. I just want to show you this. So if you have a brand new coach that you brought on in last month, in the month of August, we got to move them to senior coach. So let me just show you guys this. Okay. We had a coach the other day, last month, say to her Fivic, I'm not moving to senior coach because you're just making money off of me. Let me actually give you a reality, who makes money off of who. So I break this down. Now, this is based on the old pricing, but I'm going to give you an example. If you assist your new coach to acquire and support 7 clients, say, at the regular price, I'm just using this number, $415. The client volume is about $347. That's what we get commission on or whatever. Your coach, who's at 5 clients, so when we're at 5 clients, we're making 20% commission of $2,100, makes about $496. If you are an ED or higher, which you are on this call, you earn 8% of that, which is $169. Who earns more? Who's making more? The new coach, not you. You're getting money for assisting them, right? But they're making the bulk of the money. So I just want to be clear, when we're asking our coaches to move to senior coach, let them know, girlfriend, you're going to double what I'm making. Sure, I'm going to be compensated for supporting and assisting you, but you're going to be earning about double what I earn. So if money motivates them or income motivates them, let them know this scenario, because I think some of these coaches think you just want them to move to senior coach so you benefit. They're the winners in this scenario, friends, okay? What is your role as a sponsoring coach? Now, there's some misconception about this, guys. A lot of you are leaving these people too soon. We talked about that. You are their mentor, their teacher, their guide, their leader until they get to 5 clients. You lead by example, and friends, we can't say this enough. And guys, I called myself out. I got on the scale Monday morning and it was shocking. Now I've been doing program-ishing, but I got on the scale. I'm like, this is bullshit. I can't lead this team. So now I'm, a couple pounds down in 24 hours, right? Lead by example, please. Get your health on check. That's number one. Leading by example also means you post on Facebook, guys. Your coaches will do what you do or don't do. Are you posting your before and after? Are you showing yourself on Facebook? Your team will do what you do or don't do. Are you bringing tip calls? Your team will do what you do or don't do. Are you on trainings? If you're not on trainings, why should your coaches? Okay. Have your coach's best interest at heart, guys. It's very important. What do they want? Find out their why. Why did they say yes to coaching? Have their best interest at heart, right? We spoke to Patty Hermans, had a new coach today who's a single mother. Patty was so right in asking her to coach. She needs the program desperately. Have her best interest at heart. Be committed to their success, right? The 5-in-1, we talk about this, guys. The greatest thing about the 5-in-1 is you can be down 5, 6, 7, 8 pounds in 1 week. You're motivated. Get your coaches motivated by be committed to their success. Be their wingman until they reach 5 clients. Make time for them. This is the biggest one. You should be touching base with your new coach on a bi-daily basis, or at least once or twice a week. Meet with them, Zoom with them, call with them. Many of you are not making time for them. You're just letting them hang out there. Be in partnership with them. When they get to senior coach, you will not need to spend that much time with them, but they need you now. Make time for them every week, often. Inspect what to expect. Have they posted lately? Have they put their before and after up? How many friends do they have? Right? These are things you need to do. You need to be looking at their page. Okay, this is your role as the sponsoring coach if you've brought on coaches. Okay, what are the most important things we can do right now to improve your coach support right now? Okay, the most important things you can do right now, leading by example. So where do you sit? Where do you sit in these areas? Where can you improve your coach support right now? Put an A in the chat if you are leading. Oops, sorry. My bad. Put an A in the chat, guys, if you're leading by example. Are you leading by example right now? Can you put an A in the chat if you are honestly leading by example? Awesome. Okay, great. How about B, making scheduling time with your new coach? We have 75 brand new coaches. Have you set up time with them? Have you done the meet and greet? Put a B in the chat if you have been making time for your brandy new coach. Okay. Inspecting their Facebook pages. Are you guys doing that? Have they posted lately? They said they were going to do that before and after. Did they do it? Are they putting themselves out there? Okay, D, post suggestions. Are you giving them post suggestions every day? Are you giving them the graphic for the incentive? Hey, I was talking to somebody today. They're like, is there a $50 discount? I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. I can't tell you how many ways we've talked about this. You don't know about, are you making sure they know about it? Here's the big thing, guys, making a list. Again, we talked about this before. Help them make a list of 5 to 10 friends and family that they know. And I'm going to show you a script in a second. 3-way calls with them, guys. Don't do one health assessment and think they're good. You need to do 5. Stay on the phone with them. Do kickoff calls with them. Do days through 1 through 4 check-in calls with them if you need. Stay on the 3-way call because that's how we teach them. Don't leave those too soon. And then are you helping them follow up? Are you helping them follow up, circling back to people they did health assessments with? All this is really, really important, guys. We want to make sure that they know that we're sharing and caring. We're not selling and telling, right? Selling versus service, right? What should they want versus what do they want? We're helping them understand that we are sharing this gift with their potential clients, okay? Make a list, guys, 5 to 10 people. Have them write them down who are already on their heart, who can really use the program. Have them make this list. Yes, we have them post on Facebook. Yes, that's one way we have them launch. The other way, have them make this list. Now here's the script. 2 ways that they can share with people, that they make the script. I'm so excited I had to share with you. You can take a screenshot of this. I know we've done like 1,000 diets. I finally found something that works. I have already lost 10 pounds. I have crazy energy and my sleep is even better. I thought of you and thought this may be something you'd like to hear more about. Have your new coach identify these people and send a message like this or a voice text. Or I'm just so excited to share with everyone because I've been struggling, like so many are struggling like I was. Is there anyone that comes to mind who has been struggling? I'd love to connect with them. These are scripts that they will use to text or voice message people on their list. Or they could be a little bit more bold. I'm so excited. I've decided to pursue my passion for health and I become a health coach to help people with their health goals and learn healthy habits for myself along the way. Would you do me a favor? My coach said a good way for me to learn is to practice on a good friend or family. Would you be willing to hop on a call? And we'll just ask you a few questions about your health and share our program. Would really appreciate you doing this. They might actually end up needing the program or know somebody who does. So these are scripts you can give your new coach once they make this list to reach out. This is bold, guys. This is bold. Okay. Let me just close with action steps. So you have a brand new coach. They came on in August. You're helping them move to 5 clients by the end of September. You want to invite 5 to 10 people that they've identified on their list to a 3-way health assessment call. Have them invite 5 to 10 people from their list. They're going to send a text, a message, or an email to invite them to a phone conversation. Please try to get your new coach to post a before and after this week, tomorrow, tonight. If they are a new coach and they have not posted their before and after and they're willing to do that, help them do that. The other option is, guys, have them take a selfie of themselves. I'm down 10 pounds, 15 pounds, 20 pounds. I'm still on my journey, but I'm so excited to see what's next. Love my new health program. Get them on Facebook themselves. Make sure they're posting daily, right? Complete at least 2 to 3 calls with them this week. By the end of the week. This was an old training I did, so that's why some of the wording's off. After the health assessment, guys, with your new coach, debrief with them. Tell them what they did well and what they could, use some, tweaking in. Don't be afraid to debrief after the health assessment to go over their strengths and weaknesses. Okay. So those are just some areas, guys, that you can move your new coach forward if you brought on a new coach in the last several months. If they are moving to senior coach, there's really no excuses that they can't do it. Even some of your coaches that are still not there that have been brought on a while ago, they really need to be in action if they're halfway engaged with this incentive. Okay. So, send personal videos. That has boomed my business. Who is that? Galaxy S21. I don't know who that is.
Me, April.
Oh, what do you mean by that, April? What are you saying?
Sorry, I already turned my light off.
Okay.
It's when I want to reach out to them, like just like a shout out or hello or a tip, I take a video of myself talking to them and send it to them.
Is this the potential client?
No, really coaches. Like if I think of something like off the top of my head, that way they can see my face and they can connect with me.
I love that. I love it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Love that. Which goes back to what I was saying. Make time for your new coaches. You got to make time for your new coaches. Okay, guys. So tomorrow night we have 2 calls. Trish Eber and Jessica Eberhardt. They are wonderful. They went Facebook Live on Healthy Me and You to let everybody know about the Jumpstart to Your Health after the summer. This is going to be a big one. So I would really encourage you, get every single client on that call. It's going to be streamed on Healthy Me and You so they can watch it there too. But if they've been off program for the summer, text them the personalized the graphic. Let's get them on this call. Let's get them back on track, right? We're going to be talking about briefly tomorrow on that client call, Trish and Jess, the incentive. We're going to let people know if you invite somebody to join the journey, $50 off this month. We'll talk about that. And then they're going to jump right into it. So that should be a good call. And then we're going to go right into the all coach Zoom after that. And we are going to really, really talk about ways that every single coach, no matter if they're brand new or senior, to maximize the Essential Start promotion for this September. Thank you guys for what you do. I can see the Turn and Connect. It is blowing up this month already. A lot of you are already at ED, which is a great sign. That means there's growth happening, and you want to be tracking this, guys, right? Especially now that everything's back on track. You should be getting to ED quicker and quicker every single month. And when you bring on coaches and those coaches move to senior coach quicker, you're going to get to ED quicker. This is something you want to benchmark. You want to start marking. When did I hit it last month? When did I hit it this month? It's something good to track because that shows growth in your own personal FQV and your coach's growth if you have coaches. Okay. So now's the month to do it. Thank you, thank you, thank you for weathering the summer. It was tough. It was tough, but it's behind us, but we're going to use it now as fuel to go let this last quarter be the best 3 months of our life and our business. And then that's going to set us up for an amazing, amazing January. I love you guys. Thank you for what you do. Wayne and I are so appreciative. Let's go make it happen. Let's use this incentive to springboard us into the next level. Let's take it next level. Let's get our health back on track, take it next level. And then let's get your coaches going to senior coach so they can feel accomplished. And we will thank you, April, for your wisdom. You're a doll and we appreciate you. I love her voice. I could listen to it all day. And then we will see you guys all here tomorrow night.
Thank you, Mary Ellen.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.